There's something very exciting in that Pelican case. Oh, I can't wait to see it. You're my spirit guides.
We're gonna guide you through this.
Gosh, I'm so excited.
It's gonna be covered.
Oh, it's covered. Is that okay? Oh, I'm so nervous. Ooh! Oh my god.
Next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie.
I know it might not look like it, but this right here is an all-new Onewheel GT. It's called the Onewheel GT S-Series. Currently, this is internally known as Model 26 because it is the new S-Series wrapped in the body of a GT, so that when we're out in public, people aren't like, hey, what's that? That's a new GT. It's amazing. That's how I'll start with this. It's so fun, so fast, and so powerful. Just so torquey. Today is Thursday, October 26th. It is the day before this board comes out. And Josh and I flew in late yesterday in order to come out, test the board, ride it, hang out with the Onewheel crew, also get to ride with some of the new Factory Pro team, which, God, they're really good. Specifically, what we wanted to do is test out the all-new Onewheel GT S-Series.
Okay, here's the medium-sized story.
Yeah.
Medium-sized story is we had some of the best riders, Neil, who you can meet tomorrow, and Tyler, particularly, out to do these rides in Santa Cruz Mountains with a board that has like a little chip in it that can track like all of their data.
And we require a lot of power at high speeds, at high output. So they rebuilt everything so that from 0 to pushback speed, you have basically the same amount of torque and power the whole time to correct your board, to slow down, to speed up, to climb up hills, to pop over things. You just always have power.
So aside from, I think, the rails, pretty much everything on this board has been redesigned from the ground up. So that's like foot pads, motor, tire, batteries, BMI, the electronics.
Everything's new. Yeah, ton of new stuff in the GT S-Series. So the tire isn't totally new because this has been out for a couple months now. GT performance treaded, but it's the first time we've put it on a board, from the factory. The motor's new, a lot of upgrades in there on the magnetics to create more torque, be more efficient, and also faster.
The motor, completely different.
From any other
Yeah.
wheel? Completely different from the GT.
Different motor.
Cool. This is the first board that Onewheel has designed that is specifically designed to be performance oriented. This isn't just your commuter grocery getter board. This is meant to race very fast, to take out to like the Onewheel race for the rail. But as someone who is not really a racer, but does like to ride fast, oh my gosh, it is so fun. Like, it is so fast, so torquey. It can climb like I've never experienced.
You want to race?
You? Yeah. Okay. Bye, Jack. All right, well, let me catch up. I was able to hit 40 kilometers an hour on a 10% grade hill, just like flying. It feels so fast. And I felt confident and in control and like probably could have gone faster. I shouldn't, but I could have. Yup.
So like the difference in power between XR to GT was like a big jump.
Yeah.
Power and people like that. But the difference between GT and this is an even bigger jump.
Jeez.
So basically, like, once we were able to renovate the drivetrain and put in like drastically more power, 113 volts, which is like just a quantum leap forward. We realized that it's like too powerful for the GT in its current form. So we had to make some changes.
Moving up to 113 volt powertrain, that's the big one because nobody's really done that. Usually you hear stuff like 48 volts, you know, maybe up to 60 volts, 72 volts if it's like really up there. But to go to 113, I mean, it's state of the art basically.
We dropped the foot pads so they're 5 millimeters lower. People like that lower ride feel, right? So these are 5 millimeters lower. The tire, people really love this tire. The sidewall is thinner. It gives you like more passive stability. The bearings, we went with like these imported from Japan, NSK, super expensive bearings. Like everything's just like dialed.
It basically is everything about the GT, but better.
Sick.
Turned up.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see, you know, where people are going to take it. Tons of little upgrades that all add up to being just, you know, the best ride we've ever built. And you know, the first time we really said, hey, we're going to build a product that maybe it isn't for everyone, right? It's for people that want performance. It's for people who want to, you know, ride trails a lot. And I think there's a lot of those people out there. So I'm super stoked to build a product specifically for them.
Sweet. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
That's great.
I didn't even do that.
Cut.
Finally, we get to the double-edged sword that is that new 113 volt powertrain, and that is that we get slightly less range than the GT. So it's a couple less miles, but in my opinion, nothing to stress about. And then the benefit is actually the board is 2 pounds lighter than the GT. So if you're gonna be hitting roots and bouncing off stuff, you're gonna love that. I love it. I think you're gonna love it. It's a sick board.
It really is what's inside, you know, that matters.
That's so beautiful.
And, you know, not to get all sappy and emotional here, but
All right, let's go ride.
that's
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, just as an object, I think it's cool. You know, with the tread and the dark colorway, it's like, this is just badass. Like, I'm just glad that this is the stuff that we're building. So, yeah.
Okay, Josh and I are back at the airport now, about to fly home. But I just want to give some closing remarks. So if you haven't seen any of my other Onewheel videos in the past, then I will say one thing that will come as no surprise to the rest of you. The Onewheel is, and likely will forever be, my favorite thing. It's like maybe the only thing I own that's both incredibly practical, very fun, gets personal use, professional use. I take it camping, I use it for phone calls, I use it for filmmaking, and it has only gotten better every single time I ride, because as you become more competent, you like it more. It's just like, it's the greatest. It's the greatest thing. I think this new GTS is going to be my favorite board because I love going fast. But if that speed and extra power isn't like something you need, go ahead, look at the GT or the Pint X. Heck, go on Marketplace, try and find yourself a used XR. They're still amazing. They're still so fun. Excuse me, I'm drinking a kombucha.